Let's recap. I had a tenant for 12 years. The first 10 years, all was well, except for that short stint she spent in jail, but I understood. We're human. Ish happens. Then March of 2020 rolled in, and the world as we knew it shut down. Everyone was ordered to stay in the house. Walmart and Target could not sell you food. Court shut down. If business wasn't deemed essential, you weren't allowed to do it. If caught, you were fined. If fined, you had to pay. These were the rules for everyone, but my tenant took it another step further. She decided she wasn't going to pay rent either. For 18 months, she stood her ground. For 18 months, I tried to reason with her. Ish didn't work. I took her to court. I won. She was evicted. And instead of leaving like a respectable adult, she flooded my ish. I cried. I laughed. I cried some more. Insurance stepped in and said it was all covered. The water damage, the vents that the tenant poured beans and mayonnaise down, the stove that she smashed up. And now we are here. The road to rehabilitate a beautiful home that was in an abusive relationship. This is the road to renovation. We're going to learn, we're going to grow, and we may even mess some stuff up. But hey, at least we'll be messing things up together.
Hey, beautifuls. Oh, I know what today is. I'm like, what is today? Today is October 30th because tomorrow's Halloween, right? Yeah. So today is October 30th and we are on our way to Maryland to go see where we are with the property. I haven't been back in the property for a minute. And right now, the second mitigation team that we hired to do the mold work, mold remediation, the mold protocol, and to finish up what the other team did not do, which they should have done like week 1, but for whatever reasons didn't. They are finished with their job, and so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check that out. I believe, and I gotta check with them, that I still should be receiving a second mold report to see, you know, what mold is doing in the air. But I'm probably going to go ahead and cut that out because I ain't got time for comments right now. So yeah, so that is what we are on our way to go do. I'm excited to go see how the property looks at this point in time. And then next, we get on with the fun stuff, and that is rebuilding this property. So I'm at the house and I wanted to go over what the new team said they were going to do. This is what they said they were going to do. The equipment that they said that they were going to use for the mold remediation. And this is for $4,500. It's the industrial HEPA air scrubber, industrial HEPA vacuum, industrial dehumidifier, and industrial tri-jet fogger machine. Then they listed all the products that they were going to be using, to include custom antimicrobial mold killing product, and then the labor, place, containment in affected area as needed, remove and dispose of built-in bar cabinets, remove and dispose of trifold closet doors in the bathroom, remove and dispose of affected vanity base, include sink top, treat affected areas with eco-friendly antimicrobial products, remove airborne particulate matter, bag and seal and remove all drywall within 2 feet of water damage, treat and clean all exposed surfaces as needed, treat and clean affected personal contents in the area as needed. And so that was for the basement. And then for the second floor, they're pretty much doing the same thing. And then for the third floor, pretty much the same thing. All right, so we're going to get ready to go up in here. I got to tinkle, y'all. So we in here, and the second company finished. But I don't know what it's going to take to get the smell out. But yeah, so DuraClean did all of this as far as gutting all of this stuff.
And then they took everything out of the kitchen. Yeah, this just, but clearly the other company, because I know they was using these white rags, but they claimed they treated everything as far as the anti-mold stuff goes. Yeah, so so that's why I said, I was like, oh wow, they just got in here and took some sledgehammers to everything. Okay, great.
So probably anything that's like wet, like.
Yeah, they had said, the other company said that they that some of the stuff was stained, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that looks wet. It doesn't look just stained. It looks like, like, why would, I don't know why you wouldn't replace what's under it.
Yeah, and I need to ask about that. I'll ask the insurance company about that when the next team comes in to start the rebuild.
Right.
So let me go look upstairs. Now, DuraClean pulled all the carpet on the steps. But they didn't pull any of the carpet up here.
So, I mean, Tinesha, you can clearly see. I'm not understanding why they're not pulling this, because
you know what part of it is? Like, for instance, the stairs and the carpet on the stairs wasn't wet. So technically, the mitigation team was supposed to come in and pull everything that was affected by the water.
Okay.
So that's why I said, with DuraClean pulled the stairs weren't wet, right? But they didn't pull none of this, which was wet. That's what I'm saying. The stuff they did didn't make sense. So the other team came in and pulled all the flooring here. And DuraClean didn't pull anything from this bathroom. So the other team did this. But it looks like they didn't do any cuts to the walls here. But girl, oof. And see, you seeing the nice cleaned up version.
I can only imagine.
Right? So the other team pulled all the carpets here.
It is so funny to come in your house that's kind of like identical to mine, but it's kind of like shifted around just a little.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because it's funny, in my house, the bath, when you come upstairs, so mine's supposed to be identical to yours, but only when I come upstairs, your stairs is this way, my stairs is coming up this way. And so when we get to the top, master bedroom is on the left, like this, and on the right, the bathroom is right here where this closet is. And then this closet is on this side.
Okay.
So,
yeah. And so they came, but I'm like, why is this so black? Like, I don't know. Look at, this.
Yeah, I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah, I gotta ask. I don't know. Let me take a picture.
And that is like the cheapest but the worst framing they could ever do. That glass is so murky. I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have all of this just replaced, period. But I got to see how much that's going to cost me out of pocket. Right. But they said, all right, so the new company has said that they had to cut around this bathtub because they found mold from the leaking. Which, again, DuraClean didn't do any of this. I don't know why. This thing has been wet for ever. And then they left the lights on down here. Oh, and they left some stuff. I gotta ask them about this because this is their equipment. Unless it's broke or something. Let me take a picture. Yeah, so that's where we at with this. Okay, I know some of you have been asking about removing this column. It's actually a load-bearing column, so unless you want the house to fall down, let it stay.
Okay, guys, so we are finished here at the property. So now we are getting on the road. Finally, it's like 2:30 now. So we get on the road to go to Virginia Beach. See y'all on the journey.